Alex was a pitcher on her softball team, loved to play ball, rode her bike all the time, playing outside, riding her horse, doing anything outside. She was going to camp for the first time, and it made me a little nervous just because her swimming and doing all these things that kids want to do, but she couldn't move her left arm. So I took her to our regular MD doctor, and he immediately said, "This is not okay, and she needs to see someone immediately." And that was the night, June 15, 2005, that she pitched her last softball game. So we went to the hospital the next day, expecting to get answers. And at the end of the day, we still had no answers. That's when they told us right in front of her that she was going to die. So.
And what were her thoughts?
She asked us if she was going to die. And her dad and I were both crying, and he just said, "We're all going to die someday." And she said, "Am I going to get to go to high school?" Throughout this whole process, Alex never cried. She just never cried. And we decided that it was time we ask her how she felt. And so her and her dad and I had a talk about what she wanted to do with her life and with our pastor. And we just said, "You know, Alex, your dad and I are really mad about what's going on, and that it's not fair what you have to go through. And you don't cry, and you don't show your emotions, and that it's okay to cry." And she just didn't cry. But she also said she wanted to keep fighting. And that's when Jeff decided that it was okay and that we needed to move forward.
Maybe just need Wendy to come and do your arms.
Yeah! I told her! Because she loves me!
Alex was a very healthy girl, and from 3 years ago when she was 11 years old to being 14 and a half now.
Do you want it inline, Alex? Kind of hard to see. Are you good on the inlines? Okay, I saw a little bit in the corner. Are you good?
To where she is now is a child who depends on somebody to be there every second to suction her mouth. She's completely paralyzed. She can't move on her own. She can't breathe on her own. She can't talk anymore. She can't smile. She can't eat.
Hey, good job. Nice smiles today. Good deal. Are you getting all cleaned out?
And to be in the condition she's in, from a normal, healthy girl at one point to being in the state she is with an unknown reason, is gut-wrenching and breaks my heart. This room used to be our dining room that's been transformed into Alex's medical supply room. Over here we have all kinds of medical supply equipment for her ventilator, tubing, supplies. As you can see, we have things right here. Here's some oxygen if we would need backup oxygen for help. We have her portable ventilator in case we'd lose electricity, and a backup vent in case the other one would not work. And here is a Hoyer we use for helping to lift Alex when needed. July 4, 2007, we quit talking. She used to be able to communicate with her chin by yes, no, and now we just watch the corner of her lip move slightly with a smile to the yes questions. And that's what we go on, is praying that we're gonna get this before it gets any worse than that.
It hurts?
Are you good? Okay.
Okay, do you want an inline before your nap like we did yesterday? You want to do an inline? Is that a yeah? Okay.
I'm frustrated that I can't see her smile, or walk, or talk, or ride her horse, or watch her play ball, or pitch. But probably one of the biggest things is that I can't hug her. And I miss that.
A basket made up for you.
Is it my? My? Okay, next word. Beginning. Beginning. Middle. G. H. I. I. J. K. L. My left. Leg. Your left leg. Your left arm. Your left eye. Your left ear.
Yes, if it's all right. I'd be glad to take her.
Your left belly button.
Not at all.
She
My
laughed.
pleasure.
Okay.
You have two belly buttons?
My mission to help Alex is to, that daily I spend at the computer doing research, trying to find doctors and researchers and people to take an interest in Alex's case and to try to get her story out there in hopes that somebody will know how to help her. Some of the things we've done is that we've written about every national newsworthy station there is that would possibly run her story. High-profile people we've written to. We've actually even went as far as driving to Oprah's studio and standing in her entryway for 5 hours to try to get a producer to hear our story, to give her help.
Pretty Woman was an inspirational song, wasn't it?
Pretty woman.
Yeah, we used to sing Pretty Woman all the time. At bath time, I don't know how we ever... We used to drive home every night to give you guys baths, didn't I? Even if I was working 2 hours away.
Some days we have some problems with her trach having problems, that she just has a lot of, gunk in there, and when that happens she starts to get uncomfortable and her heart rate rises some, and at that point it makes her quite nervous and scared, and then it's even harder to communicate.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. No silence. To 6.
That would have been a lot harder tomorrow.
Yeah, that's good you did that.
But it's not real dry.
So that's good.
She fights every day. I can't hardly be weak and give in when she's a little girl and won't give up. So I'm not going to give up. I will do everything I can to help save Alex. And know that there are some things out of my control, as hard as it may seem. But if we don't find help soon, we are going to lose her.